Stand to MechWars, and welcome back to another episode of RogueTech. We continue the campaigns of Howl's Harrows, and last time we got our hands on a brand new Vulture Mark III, or was it Mark IV? I don't quite remember. I believe the Mark III is just another 65-tonner with a chin turret mount, but hey, that's what the heck do I know? It is going to become our first Arrow 4 mech. We managed to cram 2 of them on that mech, although I believe there's still space open in order to cram on another weapon mount in order to actually make sure that both missiles are going to be as accurate as they possibly can be, which, well, we need, because if we're going to be utilizing Arrow 4s, especially with guidance, we're going to have to actually hit the target, but hey, that's not going to happen for another 2 weeks, so today we're going to be doing a favor to regret. A hate on these deviant lands will shortly make planetfall at the behest of a group of petty nobles and commercial interests. Intel suggests this is a vanguard of a larger force of conventional tanks and infantry and are scouting the region for a suitable landing site. We need a competent mercenary company to intercept the mix and stop the invasion before it gets underway. If their planned site allies send any support, you are to wipe them out as well. This will be a 470 priority salvage, 392,400 C-bills at 4.5 skulls. Garza figures, folks, because this one could get ugly as we drop down into the middle of the jungle. Hopefully we're not stuck by anything. We are in the middle of some of the river, so that could end up being a problem. So far we're seeing 3 lances, but it's almost guaranteed that reinforcements are going to show up. So we're facing about 16 units. It is a straight-up battle, and it's going to be force on force at relatively close range. Oh my goodness, this ought to be interesting. I just severely hope that the Axeman and the... Is it the Marauder? I can never tell. The haze on the jungle maps is a little bit much. Yeah, it's the Marauder. Okay, let's get underway. We're going to do a little bit of scouting. Nothing too serious, but we do want to kind of get underway, make sure we have some evasion going on. If anybody stumbles upon us on this first turn, things could get really ugly really quickly. Do I want to run? No, I don't think so. What I will do, however, is I will attack ground with our Thumper, because we have a general idea of where the enemy is, so... Boom. I think we managed to miss most of the targets that could have been out there, but hey, we're working on it. If the enemy's going to counterattack, they will do so in this turn of the champion, of course. Well equipped. I actually didn't go through introductions, but the introductions are the exact same as the last episode, so if you would like to have a detailed introduction to every single mech pilot and every single mech that they're driving, just go look at 2-3 days ago episode, and you'll be just fine. The episode where we got the Vulture. Alright, is it still not responding to us, so that's good. We are actually going to be able to get into, well, not quite into position, but the Marauder will be almost out of the water. And with any luck, the Axeman will also almost be out of the water. It's probably going to be another 3 or 4 turns before that Axeman can actually get onto a target to actually lay into it, which is a bit of a bummer. Can slip on forward a little bit with most of our mechs as we jockey for position for turn 1. Oh, wait, you're the Mackie, so you are also going to single shot in your indirect fire mode with high explosives. I hope we hit something, but you can't really tell. We'll start sort of waddling out of... Actually, do we want to get out of the water? I don't think we do, but I am going to move completely out of the water just to begin with. If worse comes to worse, we'll step back into the water and everything will be fine. Alright, sprinting time. You will make it into the forest, so that's good. And you are providing AMS protection to a huge group of people, which is very good, very important. Damage was dealt, and there is a Blackhawk, probably a Blackhawk KU, which is the Curitan rebuild version of the original Blackhawk. Might not be, it could just be an Intersphere Rob version of it, but whenever I see Blackhawk in this game, I automatically think Blackhawk KU. We got a Jaeger mech, lightly armored, but lots of firepower. And this one equipped with missiles, which is actually the one that I prefer, because I think the 2 missiles and the 2 AC-2s actually kind of works out, or the 2 LRM-15s and the 2 AC-2s works out a little bit better for long-range fire support. I'm not quite sure whether or not I would agree with myself on that, were we actually playing MechWarrior 5, but I like the flexibility of having the missile hardpoints on the shoulders as well. I think that gives you a lot of capability. What is that? Is that a Triumph or a Thumper? Couldn't really tell. Like I said, the haze on jungle maps is just awful. Oh, it's terrible. It's a Thumper artillery vehicle. Okay, so a whole bunch of ballistics. They're all machine guns, in case you were wondering. Almost every single one of those is just a machine gun, so you can mostly ignore it, but that Thumper cannon will hurt. Oh hi, we've got an Orion, good, worthy steal. A Brutus assault tank, also a problem, and a Bushwhacker. The Bushwhacker, of course, has his back to me. This Brutus, we know nothing about it. If you were to just sort of aim at targets, clear that. Tell me how... We don't even have enough information, but he's only got 544, so if I hit him in the back hard enough, that may actually kill him. I'm not super worried about the Orion just yet. If that were Gauntlet, I would pay more attention to it, but it's not. So let's see if we can't light up this Brutus. It has a powerful sounding name. I want to remove it from the table. Alright, catapult Mark III. So this is, of course, our 55-ton catapult. Oh, there's, what are you? Are you Long Tom? You are self-propelled? Yes, you are indeed a Long Tom. Okay. So you actually have ammunition that I need because I have a Long Tom gun. I just don't have enough ammunition. At least I don't think I have enough ammunition to actually make the gun run. Yeah, I have an indirect with the MML. Okay, since I can't kill you, that's actually quite a bit of firepower right there. I do not have an SRM shot on it. Unfortunate. Who do I actually have? Oh, we got a stealth bomber as well. Oh my god, and we got a PO2 Risk with a Risk Silver Bullet Gauss, a Thumper, a Melee Atlas. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of fun out here. Another Atlas with an Ultra Autocannon. A Raptor. Jeez, we certainly picked a fight with somebody important, didn't we? I think I'm going to hit you as fast as I can, because I might be able to kill you before you get your arrows off. Kind of doubt it, but hey, you can always dream. So of course he's using his chaff and his flare systems, but there are 3 artillery pieces that I saw on the field just now. There's also an Atlas, which we have to make sure does not get anywhere near us. Well, the PO2 is kind of artillery. It's direct fire artillery. The Risk Silver Bullet Gauss rifle kind of fires very similar to artillery, except, you know, directly. Bushwhacker gonna turn on in. Not going to engage. Interesting. Okay, Marauder. Getting you a line of sight on anybody is going to be a bit of a trick now, isn't it? Who are you targeting? A Marauder. I'm actually not interested in keeping that Marauder alive right now. Not gonna lie, it is the truth. Yeah, I have a shot on the PO2 if I want it. Or on the Seth, which I do. As much as I'd love to lay into this Marauder from behind, I am going to attempt to grab the rear shot on the South Stealth Bomber. Oh, there it is. Ooh, I might be able to pull this off. Full-on Warlord. Pray for heavy hits in the same location. I think we missed twice and hit him with the heavy large laser, which always sucks when you've got something that's going to hit with, you know, that much damage and you've got 80% chances of actually managing to connect. We did not fire a tag barrage. We probably should have, but there really wasn't... Oh, no, we couldn't. Okay, Marauder's getting a little bit of a lockup and some LBX fire coming in on the Gas Wolf. Other than that, seems to be doing okay. Showboat, no. Finn. Finn could do a good job here. So what Finn is going to do is he could target the Seth Stealth Bomber, and if he's got a high enough chance, I'll actually give him the chance. Oh, no, he can't, of course. I forgot. He has artillery. Oh, no, you did hit him twice. Okay, there is that. What you can, however, do is you can attack ground by the Seth Stealth Bomber. Now, is that going to be a superior option? That becomes a little bit of an awkward question to ask. Come on, where? There you are. But we're going to, of course, give it a shot. We're going to fire in high explosive mode just to make sure that we, you know, splash onto the target, which I hope that we did, but I wasn't really able to see. And we'll steadily push on forward. We kind of do need to get some AMS up here, but I think the Axeman might be able to make it up there in time. Worst comes to worst, I may have to go Pirate Laser AMS, or not Pirate, but Integrated Laser AMS at maximum power, because if we overload that, that might actually give us the protection we need. I don't think we killed him in time. Ooh, it's not him. Okay, in the back. Gauss rifle, that's the PO2 tank. So firing his Silver Bullet Gauss rifle, managed to hit with a little bit of the splash, but not a direct strike, which is always good. Muggy Bird, Rakatar, all good things. You have just so much firepower. If I can get the shot. Oh, do you not see it? Do you just not see that? Oh, it's a stealth bomber. Of course you don't see it. Right. Can't turn enough for that. You'll run there. I know it's incredibly risky, but didn't pay off like I was hoping. I was significantly hoping that that would reveal the Stealth Bomber. It did not, in case you were wondering. In case you missed that. We're just going to rush on in here. Maybe the champion can do what needs to be done. He can kill the Brutus. His odds of killing that are not great, but I will lay down a sensor lock. Maybe that'll improve things a little bit. Lock him up with some sensor firepower. I don't know if that'll improve anything, but I did have to try. It did not. Oh, I really do want to make sure that you don't get the chance to shoot, because if you do, you're just going to rip everything apart, aren't you? I don't have multi-target lists, which is a really interesting problem, actually. Don't want to engage you. You're actually a fairly normal... Oh god, okay, there's 4 artillery pieces on the field. I see now. Is it worth removing the Brutus? Who's next? Showboat, we're on 20. Jester's still coming up. Jester's, of course, got the artillery cannon. Jester, I've also got nobody. It's just... Right, so it's just Jester sort of in the wings on this one. If I don't kill this Seth, he does get to shoot. Damn it. I had hope.
Good to go.
Probably shouldn't have had help, but I did have hope. Okay, let's see if we can't get up here with a little bit of an AMS bubble, because we're gonna need it.
Double time.
Okay, good. Everybody's got the AMS protection. Everybody's reasonably well spread out too, aside of course from this little cluster down here, which is unfortunate. But yeah, the South is gonna get his missiles off, unfortunately. So I had serious hope that I was going to be able to kill this thing before it actually managed to move. But unfortunately, the 40% did not go our way. It was less than half, but, you know, again, hope is never necessarily completely logical, and we have to understand the current system that we exist in. Hi, yes, I need you to lay a high explosive shell directly on top of him and hope that you get a really good crit. Not firing any of these. They're not actually going to be capable of doing anything. Go high explosive. Missed the target apparently, but that's okay. And we'll just sort of shift on forward.
Heading out.
More AMS protection going down, which is very useful. And of course, lots of jamming and ECM bubbles going down, which is always solid. There's a lot of, well, there's 4 pieces of artillery on the field right now, which makes that a little less ideal. But I'm hoping I can knock out the Long Tom in the next turn. The Seth Stealth Bomber is about to lose all of its actual danger if it does anything in this turn, because it'll fire all of its arrow one-shots. The Thumper is dangerous. We've seen how much damage a Thumper can do. But it's really not kind of the sort of danger that you really think it's going to be. I'm trying to describe how the AI handles a Thumper. And in general, not great. When it does get direct hits, it can hurt a lot, and we have a shape charge version of our own Thumper in order to prove that. But when it's in the AI hands, most of the time it misses, and splash damage is not exactly great. Same problem with the Silver Bullet Gas Rifle. This Long Tom, however, could hurt. He managed to nail him dead on.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
On a leg. Okay, so that's where I keep my my acid SRM ammo,
Heavy damage.
which is very bad.
My armor's getting stripped off.
So yeah, we took a direct hit from a Long Tom. Obviously a little less than ideal at that point. Guys, you're fine. The rest of everybody is fine. They're just whiny. There is a second Long Tom, of course, that's going to be on the way. And when that thing hits, it'll hurt a lot. Unless we get really lucky and it drops its artillery shell on top of itself, which theoretically can happen. It's gonna suck. So we have 2 mechs that or 2 units that we have to kind of kill now. Really just... Oof. Right on top of the Gauss-Wolf.
I'm taking heavy hits.
Did that
Commander.
hit? I don't think it did.
Hits, Commander.
Oh, we got a Demolisher with some sort of... Oh, it's a Thunderbolt Demolisher. Interesting. So did you take a direct hit? You did not, but you took a pretty nasty close-in one. I'll be interested to see if I can actually get to these guys. They're being guarded by an Orion and an Atlas C with an Ultra Autocannon 20. That is just a combination of pain that I don't want to have to deal with. We're on 26, so we've cycled back around. My first people come up at 21 because apparently we're all stunned. Ugh, my pilots, why do you never roll high on initiative? Most of you are Tactics 10 pilots too. So it becomes extra painful at that point to have to deal with that. I wonder if I can kill this Seth Bomber before it comes up. I can't imagine that it scored less than a 25. 24. Oh, the Bushwhacker was on 26 and didn't do anything? I found that to be highly odd. More movement going on. Rakadar taking a little bit of long-range fire, but you know what? We have more than enough point defense currently on the field in order to handle that. So 15 of 30. This is what happens when you cluster up AMS to the max. It's necessary, it keeps you alive. This champion I knew was probably going to take a lot of hits. I did sort of throw it out there to see what it would end up happening. I'm not happy about it, but... Well, it was going to happen. I just kind of wish it was not that leg. We do have clan... oh no, we have heavy Pharaoh. Shoot. That acid warhead goes off, it's going to take out the entire mech. Gauss-Wolf taking a little bit more fire.
Light damage, Commander.
Death Crusade's up. Okay, Death Crusade can start doing things. If you wanted to just engage that, not you, that you, 50%, holy crap. It's actually really good. I mean, I'm going to get closer to it because I'm going to kill it this round. They gave me an opportunity to prevent the Arrow 4 from actually striking me. I have to take that opportunity. So rush on forward. Not you, nor you, but in fact you. 88s, 79s, yeah, we're going to go with SRMs on this one. So, I need... Furnace or dead fires? Dead fires. The reason why we need dead fires is dead fires are less affected by AMS. So, they do more damage and less likely to get hit by AMS, which is, of course, why that's so much negative. Yeah, rock and roll. That's why. So we did remove 4 arrows from the equation, which we got really lucky on, actually, because I have no idea why it didn't engage us. Next, we need to take out that long tom. The Brutus is super vulnerable. If I could just get a little bit of fire going in towards him, we can sort of clear him out. I do need to be very, very careful of this Demolisher somewhere hidden in here. Are you there? Yeah, this Demolisher TBM, because that's going to be a lot of pain. Centurion coming up on our flank, a Jaeger mech. This, yeah, the AC2 one. So the AC2 LRM-15 for all that extra pain. Now, I did just put my catapult in a very vulnerable position. Unfortunately, that's sort of... Oh, there's 2 thumpers. 5 artillery pieces of 16. A third of this company that's fighting us is artillery. I just find that to be somewhat hilarious. Okay, coach.
Confirmed.
Right, my champion took a pretty severe hit on that last round. We were kind of expecting it. So you're going to shoot and scoot.
All wet.
Thank you.
Frag the vehicle.
Okay, and now you're going to pull back for a little bit of additional cover. Your left leg is currently totally schwacked, but there's not much I can do if I want to get you back. Showboat. Showboat's got to get on top of people. That's the only way that things actually are going to work out properly. So we're going to just run her kind of in this-ish direction. I don't want to make her super exposed, but I'm sort of out of options on how to do that. Yeah, that'll do. Give us some cover. Stacking a little bit more evasion problems than I want. That'll place her forward. Gotta get some fire on this long tom. It doesn't have a lot of health. I mean, it only has 300 armor, which it spreads across 5 locations. But it is a significant thing that we need to deal with quickly. Kind of wish I could get the Rakatar on target, but I kind of doubt Mockingbird has the angle for anything at the moment. Ooh, we can get her on top of a hill. Alright, that helps. That helps a significant amount. So, Bushwhacker, good target. Orion is an okay target. You're the one. You need to die. And die you shall. I do see the side of the Marauder. And it's actually the correct side. 64% chance. Yeah, not going to hit that Atlas. Show me the long time. Yeah, it's basically the same, but I added in the medium laser. And I have a higher chance of cutting through 64 armor. Got it? Okay, long time taken care of. So they are down the Seth Stealth Bomber. They are down one of their 2 long toms. We got to take the other long tom, then we're dealing with 2 thumpers. And that'll be all 5 of the artillery. In the meantime, of course, we have an Atlas on the way, which is laying a sensor lock on a very vulnerable mech. You are not in AMS protection range. Oh, God. Well, you have your own. That helps out a little bit, I guess. Finn.
Ready for orders.
Right, the Thanatos needs to provide a little bit of, fire support on this. I could push to try and shoot, but what do you got just standing still? Because your accuracy tends to be pretty good. The Marauder is actually not a great shot on this one. But okay, you thumper. If I were to drop a shell... How in the holy hell do you have 200 armor? 240 armor on your front armor. It seems like such a weird thing to have. I could start engaging you. You have... That tank has just as much armor on its front as a Demolisher has on its side. Right. Don't think you're a good target to deal with right now. I gotta stop you. I've gotta stop you from getting in too close, because otherwise you're just gonna ruin all of my night. You also will ruin most of my night, but oh wow, you got a lot of clan tech. Oh, it's a clan tech Atlas. Interesting. We gotta steal that. There will be so much good gear in that. I could fight the Myrmidon. I don't want to. Don't really have great targets. What if I sprinted to get into range to shoot people? Is that going to be a thing? Not really. I will have long tom shots on those 2 mechs, and that's about it. I will, however, provide a little bit greater point defense, which is sorely needed. Although I don't want to stack too heavily on this. Can I get that Marauder? Oh, I want that Marauder. The reason I want to stack too heavily is they still have a long tom, which will be incredibly dangerous. Yeah, I knew the moment I moved that this was going to happen. Charge. What's your priorities? Target move +4. Holy crap, that's actually really good. Yeah, I knew I was giving up a significant accuracy bonus. Large laser, Emerald 15 with follow leaders. Shape charge, and you have a movement bonus, right? No, you don't. Okay, give him a shell. Actually, no. Not right yet. Now, do this. Just lay down some artillery fire. It's a really tight zone, actually. And make him hurt.
Copy that.
Good strike. Whittling away. Not much, but a little bit. I want to have its medium pulse lasers for brawling. I'm gonna need them. So we've got 2 thumpers and a long tom currently on the field. 3 artillery pieces of 5. So we're working through them. The Atlases need to die, though. Okay, I suppose I need to count the PO too. So. Okay, that hurt my champion.
I'm taking some serious hits.
Wait, Howl's in? Howl is instead. Holy crap. Right, so we need to get Howl back resolved, and Paradox in the Marauder needs to deal with something soon.
Internal structure damaged.
So who was that? Was that a Thumper? Because I feel like I'm missing another artillery tank. Right. So let's vigilance it up. Get you back under control. And I need to be able to fight this Marauder. This Marauder needs to start dying. At the same time, we need to make sure that we don't get too close to that Atlas. Because if that Atlas runs up on me, I am in so much trouble. Bushwhacker, no thank you. Atlas, no thank you. Marauder has got to be... Oh my god.
One less target.
That was beautiful and clutch as all heck. Thank you very much for planting a Gauss rifle dead into his cockpit. And the point defense is kicking in to keep us protected from long-range incoming fire. 15 of 15 missile shutdown. Holy crap, that's amazing. That right there has turned the battle in a way that I didn't really have planned. Alright. Who's next? Atlas is tempting. Don't mock it just yet. I really don't have a great target right now. How close are you? I want to lay a tag barrage. So that's what we'll do. Then just, I was hoping it would hit a little bit more on top of the Atlas as well, but apparently we missed behind it. Demolish with TBMs. Is anybody exposed? Nobody's exposed. Good. That's kind of my big question. Is anybody currently totally open to being shot at? Luckily for us, no, not really. Atlas at 43. That's not all that good. Let's warlord it up to increase my accuracy a bit. 50%. Give him a shape charge.
Engaging target.
Missed him, I think I hit myself. Because that's how that works. I was hoping for the dead-on strike.
Roger that.
That'll shed his stability damage. We're improving to confident, and they're inspired. Oh god. So now all of our enemies have a 5% bonus to accuracy, which is less than ideal. We're on 24, but some of us got 23, so we will be up next. Like, okay, Death Crusade. Your target is an Atlas. I know. That's not something you want to look at. 1, 2, 3. So, first things first. You're going to lay a sensor lock on said Atlas. He's moving at 20. Oh god.
Got a lock.
So we've taken away some of his evasion. I'd like to have a side angle. The only way I get a side angle is if I totally ignore the Bushwhacker. And I don't necessarily think that's a long-term survival strategy. Okay, since we're going to be medium range anyway, we're going to want to hang back just a bit. I need to actually have a target. It's going to be rough. Yeah, 50% is not going to be enough. But hey, maybe I'll get really lucky. Already I'm not really lucky. Only 95 heat. That's not nearly enough. I need more. I may have just turned on his TSM. Do you have TSM? You have articulated jump jets. Holy shoot. That's gonna be... Okay, a little bit of thumper damage on the Axeman. Can I get to you first? No. Showboat does not move that fast apparently.
Standing by.
Okay, Howl, can I get you a side angle? I can. I absolutely 100% can. Take it. Take it with all of your might, darling. You got to get through, yeah, a lot of damage.
I copy.
Or make him slowed down. Which, if you can do that, he exposes his leg, right? No, his arm. Blowing off his fist would help out a lot, although I'd like to steal some of the... I can't use hands melee anyway. I need more heat. I need more heat. Thumper! More coming into the gas wolf, not able to connect. Missed us by a fairly decent margin. Coach, in the champion, gotta be honest, don't think Coach is going to contribute quite very heavily to this next round of shooting with the heavy Gauss rifle. It just seems a little bit not likely. Don't want to shoot. I don't want to shoot with the X-Men that close. Face your enemies. Atlas high. Yeah, 23. Oh my god, you hit him. He hit him with 119 with that Gauss rifle. Nice job. That was a 23% chance. We're on 22, which is Finn. Thanatos brawling time. And now my Thanatos is actually built a little bit as a brawler. That always makes me just a little bit tickled pink by it. Okay, rush on in. Sensor locked down. Oh, that was a solid hit too. Do you have an energy for XL? You just flat out have an XL. Alright. Witness the full firepower of this mech. Oh, ammunition explosion. He's been max unsteadied. I don't have anybody to follow that up with. I have nobody who's going to move before he's 20. So I can't cause even just a little bit of damage.
I've been sensor locked.
Rakatar. Long range fire support incoming. Oh, the Rakatar's up.
Reporting minimal damage.
Mockingbird's up. Let it rip.
Copy that.
That's a knockdown. We've got him handled. Melee Atlas away. They are terrifyingly powerful. Let's shed this stability problem.
Order received.
So we've taken care of most of our heavy artillery problems so far. Pushbacker just flipping on back. Not being nearly as aggressive in this battle as I kind of would have figured. Rush on forward. We've got to remove this Atlas, and we've got to remove it quickly. Because we have another Atlas coming. And that Atlas is actually the one that I want to take. Oh my god. That's beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. Don't play games with it. But he's got so much good stuff in the center torso. Oh, does he? Does he really? 400 diffusion core is really nice. I would like one. What's in his shoulder? Case 2, heavy machine gun ammo. His arms contain a hands melee, a hammer fist. I think we want to. Do we want to say that center torso? Knock out the side torso. There we go. We lose pretty much everything out of it, but we needed to remove that because there is a more important target, and that is a Atlas coming forward, fueled to the gills with clan tech. And I can't exactly be sitting in a situation where I'm constantly terrified of just getting absolutely annihilated by an incoming punchy mech. Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with that power risk. The PR2 risk does have to make itself vulnerable when it fights, but it is a primary. The Orion is nothing special. This is a small Lost Tech upgrade Orion. So there's nothing really too interesting in it. More incoming fire with no AMS. Why? Okay, Showboat's up.
Commander?
Right, so Showboat's target is now dead, which is great. Don't get me wrong. It's a very positive thing that Showboat's target is now dead. But it does mean that she lacks a foe. Now this Atlas needs to be fully handled before we can really trust getting too close to the enemy. You'll take some stability damage. I do not wish to resolve. come up forward. I need to shed the stability damage right now. And I want to be a little bit freer to do stuff. This also puts, you know, a little bit better, closer AMS coverage on the catapult, which is sorely needs. Because this catapult is the way we're dealing with this Atlas. We can kill it. You son of a... Ultra autocannons, man. Ultra 20s. So he just removed the arm off of my Gauss Wolf, which I don't think I have a replacement Gauss rifle for that. That's gonna... Holy crap, they took out the entire torso with it. At least that other torso didn't have anything special in it, but I think I know where I'm getting my other arrow mount. That kind of sucks. Who wants it? 3? Could hit you. I'd rather hit you, though. Go ahead, flip.
I copy.
Good hit. Okay, keep pressing forward with the Mackie. I want the Mackie's lasers in soon, because its direct fire support is also really good. Where is the Rakatar's point defense?
Getting banged up feel good.
Reporting heavy damage.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to set my AMS to overload, because that's...
Armor blow through. Internal damage.
Wait, is that... No, that's just you. And you're getting lit up. You're fine. You're fine as well. Okay.
Orders.
Alright, so that Orion is... How did you even see me from there? Holy crap. It's pretty impressive, actually. He's playing that mountain really well, actually. Because I don't want to come over this hill. I really don't want to come over this hill. Infernos... That'll lead through it really well. Maybe acids. He's got a lot of armor to burn through. Who's better, Infernos or acid? Infernos are better. Okay, let him up.
Roger that.
Taking a decent amount over there. I am going to slip up back a little bit for, you know, protection. Oh shit, I forgot to select you to overload pyrolyzer, overload your AMS. I don't want to have to deal with any more incoming thunderbolts. Although I do have to wonder how many rounds he's got to play with. So we have dealt with one of these lances so far, more or less. The supporting forces are down by 50% in 2 of them, so... Okay, where are you? Death Crusade. Overload. Finn.
Aye, aye.
It's overloaded a bit. And you need to target... Was it the Thumper that we just engaged? Might have been the PO2. Let's push. Push, push, push. That can be more aggressive.
Affirmative.
Thanatos forward. I mean, I can just absolutely light you up. I should have moved just a little bit to the side. I would have been able to kill everything. You moved on 24, which means you probably already fired. We are going to cook, but you know what? That's fine.
Target acquired.
Structure exposed, but he's not quite... Oh, no, he did. We got the crew compartment. We don't have to worry about the PO2. So we've got 2 Thumpers left in an Atlas, and those are sort of the main problems that are coming our way. God, this Atlas is going to hurt. An Ultra Auto Cannon 20 is no laughing matter. It is an amount of firepower that you just don't want to deal with. Please stop. I need time to get the Gauss Wolf out of here. At least we shot down 21 of the missiles. That was pretty good. Martyr is up next.
Reading you.
Mockingbird, you have 1 gun jammed. Woo. Right, I'm so tempted just to try and murder this bushwhacker. The odds are not necessarily against me. Who else is up? We got the Orion, we got the bushwhacker. I do see the Atlas, but the shot is bad. Wait, who did I kill? Did I kill a Thumper? I thought I had killed the PO2. Must have killed a Thumper? Huh. Yeah, I only see one of them. Alright, so we killed one of the Thumpers. That's even better. The PO2 is pretty banged up. This one's pretty fine. Paradox is also up, and Paradox has, you know, the heavy, nasty pain that it can deal out to anybody it wants. In fact, that may be a better idea to punch with you. Slip off to the side. Good hits. Good hits. Solid. Solid. I mean, there's a chance to cut through. I really would like to remove it from the equation. Fire.
Roger that.
Oh, managed to hit with both of the heavy larges. So we can't have much armor left at this point. Yeah, we're almost through on that front armor. Mackie taking a little bit of fire, but it's the Mackies, so honestly it can handle it.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
20 or 30 shutdown. How beautiful is that? I just remembered you have high spirits. I think we sprint. The reason why I think we sprint is I think I can get a slightly better accuracy range band.
Let's go.
And I can vigilance because it's cheap. Would that be... I don't know how much it spends. 20 resolve. I'm currently sitting on... God, I don't even remember how this works. Confirm it. Bumper is good. PO risk is better. Yeah, this is why we moved. So yeah, run that gun.
Target locked.
Stark's exposed, but not quite dead. And one gun and jams. Is this a saga of the alternating guns? It is not. We're going to be able to just run them all. How much is left on you? Oh, you scattered those shots so badly. Okay, you're not moving till 18. Do I have anybody who beats you? We are on 23. I've got 22, 21. So we got movers. Bushwhacker has successfully extracted itself from its precarious situation. Howl's on 22. She might actually be able to, as a parting salvo, kill that thing. Although she may just have to run. Incoming fire on this is just getting a little bit too much. Thumper artillery coming forward. Targeting Howl? God, of course targeting Howl. Leg's not destroyed, but we're pretty gosh darn close. And he moved into the flames. I'm stunned he didn't die. Alright, Howl. I mean, Howl could engage. If Howl wanted to die. 22, jeez. It's really terrible. Okay. Movement. Can I get you out of here? Not really. You are unextractable without this. How fast can I go? Present my right leg as I flee. That's pretty much the plan.
No shooting.
Hopefully they don't get through. Terrible, terrible. Why is all the accuracy so terrible? Firing blind. When did she get blinded? Cockpit seems to be fully intact. Fire. Why not?
Target acquired.
If you miss, it doesn't matter.
No joy.
Okay, so no connection on that.
Orders.
Coach might be able to get a little bit more of a reliable follow-up, although I am very worried about Coach's current position. Because Coach, unfortunately, is missing most of his left leg. And that is not a sustainable place to be. Are you also firing blind? Is this a common trope here? No visual. What was that? Target sprinted. Recoil +1, right? There's no target bonus to him, but there is a target bonus to him. The Atlas, on the other hand, is... yeah. All kinds of pain. Gonna lay a sense of lockdown on the Atlas. See if we can't mess with him a little bit. And then I'm just going to toss at the POT risk. It was worth a shot. It didn't do anything, but it was worth a shot. Alright, 21. Do I beat anybody else? No. Showboat, actually. Showboat's a 17, wasn't she? Showboat's tactics is too low. I need to improve. Okay, laser AMS coming in once again. 10 of 10. Showboat is here. Oh, nice. Don't want to put Showboat on top of him, but do I have another choice? Oh, God. How well armored is this? You can take one shell. One. In any location you want. So this is not going to be pretty. We run forward. We vigilance. We use the last of our resolve. We had just enough to do it. And we laser.
Roger that.
Kill. Oh, I was so hoping it would just tear it apart. So we're vigilanced, which means we're going to have the damage reduction. We're on top of the target, and we're going to roll high. But now comes the Atlas, investing all of its missile firepower, and we have a sufficient amount of protection to keep that from doing anything. Here he comes. Okay, so he's standing on the hill. We're basically on top of him. Oh god. See, this is the terrifying moment in any battle, when you stand there staring face to face with a Clan Tech Atlas and you're in a 65-ton Axeman. You could say that you are terrified of what is about to happen, and you would be making understatements. Okay, if I were to drop a shell on top of that PO2, I'd have a 50% chance to hit. If I were to run out of cover, I would have direct fire laser shots. Let's go with that.
Roger. Full speed.
Alright, the Mackie has decided it has come here for a game to play. PO2, I have your number, baby. Do I shave charge it? No, we keep that gun off. Oh, but it's so tempting to just fire near it. How big is the splash zone? Pretty tiny. Oh, that's because I didn't have it selected. High explosive, indirect. Yeah. This is going to be a boom. I'm still going to drop it, but it's going to be a boom.
Engaging.
Only got an engine crit, really?
Minimal damage on that hit.
I was kind of hoping that he would just detonate. Okay, Warhammer taking some more long-range fire. Lucky for us, not able to get through. We have the point defense available. Are we down? We are flipped back to the top. He rolled a 21, and the only person I didn't beat him with was Paradox. Which, to be fair, Paradox would be really helpful in this situation. Alright, the PO2 is a 20. Rod is going to take fire. That's just the way it works. He's currently anchoring a flank, so it makes sense. 27 to 30 shot down. We are just leaning on those point defense systems for as long as we can. Okay, apparently the Raptor has decided it is not interested in protecting anybody. And we are jamming the ever-loving heck out of this entire group up here as the fires rage on. Thumper needs to die too. I may actually send the Axeman to kill the Thumper. Because I kind of want to steal the Atlas, and I need to figure out just how bad it's going to be. Because the Atlas has Clan Tech in it. Bushwhacker has arrived, providing a side defense.
Waiting for orders.
So I can hit you. I can hit you with a big, massive hit that will just eliminate you from the game. Can I deal that same hit to you? Yes, absolutely, 100%. You are dead if I want. You are potentially dead if I want. Oh no, you're dead if I want. Unless I hit a leg, which is entirely possible. Because leg hits transfer up to the front armor, not the back armor. You have so much good gear in this mech. I want to take you so badly intact. That's dead if I want it. Only at 48%. Never mind. Maybe it's not as guaranteed as I thought. I wish a reserve wouldn't take you down to like... It would take him down past the 21. So if I do that, it's gotta be a decision on in that. The Bushwhacker is an easy kill, but the Bushwhacker is not exactly something I'm worried about at the moment. The Orion could be dangerous under the right circumstances.
Commander?
Berserker it up. You're killing somebody this round. Right. If I do this, he's going to get him back of me. I think I have a sufficient amount of firepower though to kill him. It's really time to take you out. What's your chance to kill him? Yeah, 61 is not worth betting that much on. Bomb. Yeah, that was a center torso kill right there. Okay, Death Crusade.
Waiting for orders.
See, any pilot who happens to have sensor lock has already used it. Okay.
Receiving you.
Alright, so Death Crusade. Now going to sprint out into the middle of the battlefield to get into that sweet, sweet point blank range. Who's revealing? Blackhawk, okay. I'm fine with that. So this will take us to the point blank range band.
Aye, aye.
74 is not good enough. Pray for luck. You're gonna need it. It did not work.
I'm taking damage.
Repeat, it did not work. Oh, it was good though.
Yes, Commander.
It was good. You did a good job. This thumper potentially can die. Can I get around to the side of you? Because I don't know if I can do 200 damage. Am I being aggressive? You better believe it. Too close. Oh crap, I can't do it. I'm too close. The only side angle provided is a too close shot. Because I can't, if I'm there, I'm within minimum range. Right. I shut off a medium laser. Okay, I think we peeled away most of his armor. And you'll move into some cover.
Location confirmed.
And coach. My champion. How bad's his armor? Yeah, did a good job of just hitting everywhere. Didn't necessarily kill anything, but did a good job of just hitting everywhere. He fired from here. What are we looking at? You were looking at him. A 43. That's not good enough. I want more. I'm putting my champion way out there. I probably shouldn't be. You are consistent about hitting only one of your missiles. It's becoming a bit of a problem. Or load it up. I need a single Gauss hit. Come on.
Engage.
I said Gauss, not laser.
Is that all you got?
Okay, 22. I'm hoping I cooked the Atlas enough to make him have second thoughts about attempting to fully engage me. He's sitting at a huge heat value. Oh, I should shut him a little bit more to make him unsteady too. Just to freak him out. We're at 22. Do I have anybody above him? Fins up.
Waiting for orders.
Fins a brawling sort of fellow. I can use Finn to either kill the thumper, or I can use Finn to set that Atlas off. And I don't have multi-target either. Oh yeah, you exist too. I kind of fear you a little bit more. Shape charge, direct, medium pulse, acids. Rock and roll, baby. Got him. Artillery destroyed.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
I may come to regret that, by the way. I may come to regret that severely. We'll have to find out. The mech is back under control temperature-wise because that radical prototype double heatsink kit. And we are just jamming everybody here. He's gonna go for a punch. He has to go for the punch, right? Right? Holy God, he went for the gun. That was a mistake, buddy. You may have just cooked yourself, actually. Oh, he came so close. So close to the barbecue. I gotta turn the laser AMS off the catapult. Because I do need to fire some heat into the Atlas C next round. Just a little bit, but some. Router, about to take a little bit longer. Yeah, I desperately need to shut that thing off because it's providing great protection, don't get me wrong. But it's gonna cook me alive. Although the radical heatsink kit is now on, so there is that working for us. There goes the risk, but okay, we handled it. We're good, we're alive. All of those missiles shot down. Beautiful. Probably a significant number. Okay, where is Death Crusade? Yeah, just set it to on. Self-protect.
Good to go.
Paradox, your Marauder. Rush on in here if you can. Actually, can you get a side angle on that bushwhacker? You cannot. Alright, so just get back here to be with friends.
Going full throttle.
Where you'll be protected from, you know, incoming pain and explosions.
Target acquired.
There we go. So you're dead as well.
Enemy vehicle.
So we've dealt with all the artillery. Except, of course, from you, which I will attempt to deal with probably now, actually. I turned enough to see the Demolisher. Is the Demolisher out of range? Oh, the Demolisher's out of range. Oh, we'll turn. 43%. No thank you. No thank you. Yeah, you guys are my primary targets now, so let's lay down the high explosives. Let's get to work. Where is that Demolisher? There. Oh no, that's the Jaeger mech. Where'd the Demolisher go? Oh, he might just be out of sensor range. Right, he might just be a hard target. So in that case, the Blackhawk, since I don't know what he's got.
Roger.
Oh, good shot. Nearly on target as well. There's the Demolisher. Ooh, targeting the Gauss Wolf. They've recognized a very weak target.
Show 'em what you got.
You rolled a 20. Death Crusade is 23. The Bushwhackers is 25, so theoretically the Bushwhacker could blow my head off. Ooh, PPC is coming from the Blackhawk. Okay, I can deal with that. I can definitely work with that. We're gonna have to deal with multiple targets. They're all gonna try and focus, I assume, on my catapult, because my catapult is the most dangerous thing on the field to them right now. Their Atlas is sitting at maximum heat. So I've got to cook that now. So they've got to, and they have to know that I've got to cook that. So they've got to be trying to kill it. Or maybe trying to cook them back. I mean, that is a totally valid option. The thing I have up my sleeve is I can get away with firing only a single launcher to barbecue him, and I'm probably going to do that. Just to shut him down like that. And then I'll have the Axeman kill the Bushwhacker. Or at least try to. It might be a little bit of a task. But if we're lucky, we'll get another center torso kill like we got with the Orion. Just cord that sucker right out. Coach is up.
Orders?
Coach is champion. Will you be a champion? This is the question of the age. You want to get up close and personal, trust me. Why? Because you have a Gauss rifle that has a... It doesn't have a minimum range, but absolutely has damage fall off. 99%, let's rock. Okay, left arm destroyed.
Reporting.
Didn't quite have the full effect I wanted. I was hoping he would explode. But sadly, our damage was spread between the arm and the leg instead of hitting the torso mainly. Rakatar on point defense. A lot of them did very well.
Ready for orders.
He didn't do anything. Hi, buddy. Yeah. You don't have a way to stop this. 53 heat from the one launcher. Good job. Can I start moving over here? Actually, don't quite move so far in front of him.
Moving out.
That'll work. Pin in the Thanatos. The Thanatos should actually be turning to engage targets over here. Specifically targets like you.
Firm.
Hi, buddy. I'm not gonna... Actually, if I swap this to direct fire... Oh, direct fire mode accuracy goes way up. I will lay a sensor lock, see if I can improve my accuracy. And we're gonna start long range engagements.
Sensors locked on.
I will shut off the... No, I'll keep them on.
Locked on.
Missed, but some decent acid onto him. And we're forcing his AMS to have to work. It's not a laser AMS, so I'm not exactly going to cook him with it. Unlike him. Axeman's just going to run up here. Chop that Bushwhacker in half. We'll have the entire mech gone. We'll save his LBX autocan. Oh, he just has an AC-10. Ew. Lots of incoming counterfire, but we're good. We're solid for it. 10 of 10. Yeah. Buddy, you're done. I don't know if they told you, but...
Good to go.
But you've been cancelled.
Right, Commander.
Surprise! And gone. Yeah, hit the leg.
Down.
Went up in the torso and annihilated the mech.
Reading you.
Alright, Rakatar. Let's start to engage. Do you have a line of sight for me? You do not, so you will have to move. Not very far. In fact, you may not want to move at all, honestly.
Order acknowledged.
Hi, I'm not using my medium lasers anymore. Never mind, I'm warlording. Yeah, I'm not using my medium lasers. Let's let him up. Ooh. There goes his right arm and right torso. I think we killed him. Yeah, those Inner Sphere XL engines, man.
Yes, Commander.
They are a dangerous thing to have on board a mech.
Roger.
Howl, would you like to do the honors? Please do the honors. Just do me that one favor.
Locked on target.
That was a leg.
Yes, Commander.
The Marauder. You have a pilot that has the ability to do so. Try and pick his head off. Did not work. Oh, those thunderbolts. Going for the Raktar.
Commander.
Alright, Jester, and your Mackie. Do you just have a shot? Yes, you do. You finally see that Demolisher. So let's lay waste to him. Start chucking shells on top of him, if at all possible. No weapon can fire. Interesting, okay. There we go. Close. And we'll start to turn to walk on into him.
Affirmative.
Our fire support Maggie. He's improved to confident. I'm not sure I'd agree with you, buddy. You are in pieces for the most part. I'm going to fire at least one more round from the Marauder on into him. Yeah, the point defense just does not care. It's like, I have you mostly handled. 20 or 30 and the rest of it missed. The moment they come over the ridge, they're going to get annihilated. I wonder if they realize that.
I'm here.
Mockingbird can actually take a turn to chill. Yeah, they are just so far away from us right now. So you are going to just steadily start moving forward. You'll be able to chill out. Get all your temperatures under control. Which is obviously grand. I'm not going to engage with you. We'll, however, sort of run on forward.
Double time. Let's go.
And then I'm going to... Don't know if you're even in range to do this. Yeah, I didn't think so. Thumpers are shorter range guns. More like heavy mortars than anything else. Give Howl one more whack at it. She deserves it. She lost an arm for this. Yeah, that was a leg again, darling. I'm gonna need you to sort of prepare your targets a little bit better. You'll want to stay somewhat close to point defense.
Good to go.
Alright, Death Crusade. Aim for his face. Turn on all the MMLs. Light him up.
I'll make
That'll be 203 heat and a knockdown. Let's see if the pilot wants out of the mech. He does not. He thinks he's got it still. I think he's crazy, but who am I to judge?
Commander?
Shaba, you haven't used your mask yet, which is fine. Go after that Raptor.
Affirmative.
Coach. Coach, I don't think has... Yeah, no. Not enough in order to handle that. How's your leg? Oh, God. Yeah, you're hanging back with Howl. I really don't want to lose this leg. It contains acid ammunition, which, one, I'm not sure if I can replace, and two, if it explodes, it'll take the entire mech with it. So I'd rather not have that work. We do have to be very, very careful about the Demolisher, because it is 100 damage per hit. So I'm just going to continue to try and bombard it. Centurion coming on the field. I think he's got a line of sight on the Thanatos. Point defense is on full overload. They managed to almost eliminate. Yeah, they got 9 of 10. And those were swarms of that. Alright, how's his armor? 138, 69. Try not to hit his shoulder if at all possible.
locked on target.
Pilot lethal, okay. So we got that. That is a full clan tech Marauder, or full clan tech Atlas right there. I'm very happy with that. Indirect fire mode, it sucks. Okay. Just indirect. Continue to shell the Demolisher.
Fire it.
Close enough. I will steadily whittle away at his 300 top armor. Jeez. Point defense is coming in on the Raktar. I think they've recognized that the Raktar is probably one of the biggest threats that they have to deal with.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, Death Crusade. Your new goal in life is basically to try and kill the Demolisher, because it's the most dangerous thing in the field. Yeah, there's no point in trying to go for that. I will throw down a sensor lock to help everybody else out. Oh, he's got an AC 20. Oh. Yeah, he's got to die. Not good enough accuracy. I'll just chill out. In case I still have any problems with my reactor. To make sure that the radical double heatsink kit that he currently is equipped with doesn't, you know, go full explosion. Full stack bull. Alright, that Demolisher is by far the most dangerous thing in the field. The Jaeger mech. The Jaeger mech is nasty, but it's not terrifying. He just fired from here. What are we looking at? Pretty good, actually. All things considered, not bad. Yeah, go for a little bit of a high ground modus on this one.
Understood. Moving fast.
Yeah, AT direct, shape charge direct.
Acknowledged.
Oh, you hit him direct too. And ammunition explosion, right?
Target.
I don't quite know. I didn't think there was an XL engine in that type of mech, but maybe. Engine core crit. And the Thanatos is, of course, well protected with his own AMS. Currently set to overload.
Systems holding.
So 19 of 30 shot down by that. Howl,
Receiving you.
just sort of hang out on the beach.
Acknowledged.
We're not here to fight anymore.
Yep.
Coach, in your champion. Crap, I probably should have moved her
Copy
forward.
that.
I don't know if she's protected by AMS anymore.
Yes, Commander.
Ragatar. Your target was killed already, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. And Showboat.
For orders.
Still chasing down her raptor.
Right.
Hi.
Targeting enemy.
Missed all 3 shots. Don't move next round, please, so I can just axe you.
Ready.
Paradox, your Marauder is heavily armed and armored. Although you did take a couple of... Well, actually, no, you didn't take any nasty hits. Good job. So there were 6 artillery pieces, depending on how you define artillery. And we managed to handle pretty much all of them. Oh, that is pretty good, but it's not good enough. We ran them dry. Good job. More artillery. And throw. Good job. Bit by bit, we're just dealing slight amounts of damage. That's the goal here. And when he finally, you know, becomes exposed, we will just annihilate him. Who's up next? Oh, you're adorable.
Damage minor.
We'll hopefully kill you. I don't know if Berserker is up yet or not.
Confirm.
Alright, the champion. Are you in line of... Yes, he moved into sensor range. I'll give you a little bit of help on that one. Champion providing long-range support. Continue to move on into the forest and brace it up.
Waiting.
I'll bring Finn hunting through the middle of the woods. Getting his temperatures under control. Actually, do you just... Oh yeah, because you're in direct fire mode, no wonder. 44, 57. Go high explosive and just lay a shell down. The reason why that's freaking out is because it's reading all of its weapon systems as firing because they're technically within range, even if they can't shoot. So just to be sure.
Affirmative.
Close enough. Did a little bit of damage. Death Crusade. Love to get you in tight. Because if I can get you on target, well, you can probably annihilate things on your own. You are somewhat autonomous because you don't have... Well, because you're equipped with an integrated laser AMS. So that makes your life a lot easier. In fact, I should overload it just to make sure. So I'll actually do that. Because apparently we've run the Jaeger mech out of missiles.
Commander.
Paradox's Marauder, you'll head along with him. Since he's providing protection on this flank. And you have a lot of hole punching capability, which is really useful.
Reading you.
Rakatar, gonna push on the left. We're basically just gonna envelop this guy.
Alright, let's move.
Full envelopment, full destruction. That'll be the plan.
Standing by.
Howl, yes, surprisingly, with legs. You managed to keep your legs intact.
Good to go.
Okay, Showboat. full berserker. I don't quite know what you were thinking, buddy, but it seems like it was a bad idea. And gone. Oh yeah,
Mech destroyed.
that was exactly the plan. Alrighty, you got a target on this guy yet? 69. It's pretty decent actually. Let's Warlord. Go for the 74. We'll go with a shaped charge.
Locking on target.
Good strike. And keep pushing. Bring the mech in tighter and tighter. Trying and failing to get those missiles out. So the Thunderbolt Demolisher is actually not a terrible idea because those missiles deal as much damage as autocannon 20s. And it can do it from basically maximum range. So it's not a bad plan. It's just that he doesn't have the ability to take full advantage of it.
Okay.
Hi, buddy. Let's everybody to SRMs for the accuracy bonus. Yeah, I think I need to eat through his armor. And also make him more vulnerable to future strikes.
Got it.
So a lot of acid damage being dealt there. Coach coming in with the champion. I mean, I doubt he's going to be able to do anything, but hey.
Copy that.
I'm here.
Mockingbird, your Rakatar, also probably not going to have a line of sight. But that's kind of okay. Finn.
Aye, aye.
Finn's going to lay down a sensor lock. Hopefully I can improve my accuracy just a little bit. Can you get a line? Oh, you can get a line of sight. Oh, baby. Hi. Direct fire mode. All weapons on. It's time for you to get involved in this. Hello.
Taking the shot.
Structure exposed. Street crit.
Target's taking a critical.
He's not dead yet.
Okay, that
But
hurt.
well, you shut yourself in the back, in the front a little bit, but that's fine. The splash damage off a shape charge round is not bad. Now the splash damage off of this is probably a lot more. And you know what? I'm gonna have to. Good kill. Very good kill.
Scrap heap.
Okay, we got one more target left. This target is not nearly as deadly. One of the reasons why I was so aggressive in throwing my people into that is because if he had managed to get those thunderbolts off at point blank range, they would have dealt serious damage. So that is now dealt with. We only have a single Jaeger-mech to kill, and at the end of the day, I think the Rakatar can probably handle him. He is inferior to the Rakatar.
Reading you.
Can you get a side angle? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. We're loaded up, see if we can't cause enough damage to kill him. Well, he's lost his evasion and is now very much unsteady. Start running directly towards him. Set up for LRM strike. Cycle the missiles. 37 is not exactly great. I'll lay down the sensor lock to see if we can improve that a little bit. And then we'll just continue to bombard him. Already stripped away most of his extremities armor.
Engage.
We do your job better than you do.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Coach. Yeah, your champion is not getting involved in this combat. Did well though. Despite taking a long tom shell to the leg, did very well. I'm quite impressed, probably isn't quite the proper word, but very pleased with the reaction. Give me a shape charge shell. Okay, lots of acid, lots of pain. And that'll be a full knockdown.
Good to go.
Or at least it should have been a full knockdown as far as I was aware. Apparently not.
Moving fast.
Yeah, Showboat's out too. Showboat has done her job.
Waiting for orders.
Jester, is it possible for you to get a direct line of sight? Not really. I'm so tempted to just fire HE right on top of him. Let's do it. Actually, no. Give him a shape charge. Yeah, keep the damage concentrated. Surprisingly, he's not dead. Surprisingly, he hasn't fallen over. So the Mackie can now just sort of waddle on forward as it does. And then Howl is just hanging with the Mackie to keep herself protected. Oh, ultra autocannons hurt bad on the Gauss Wolf. Paradox. I don't think you're going to get the shot. No. Next round you would have. In fact, he may actually survive long enough to get that shot, but he is moving quite. I'm kind of confused as to where the music went to. Yeah, a little bit of light fire. Nothing too serious. We'll just light you up with normal guns. It'll be great. How are you not falling over, though? Okay, he's going to walk on forward a little bit. Coach, yeah, you're champion. Still no shots. Still no target. You're about another turn away from actually turning the tide of the battle.
Yes.
Hi, just kill him.
All weapons are go.
There we go. Enemy taken care of. We have dealt a critical blow to the enemy efforts. And we managed to save ourselves an atlas, a clan tech atlas filled to the brim with clan tech. Howl's going to need to be rebuilt, unfortunately. The Twin Gauss design has served us reliably, but is obviously not in a great condition anymore as she's missing, well, the Gauss part of that Twin Gauss. Let's take a look. What did we get? Bundle well, please? The Bushwhacker bundled, the Orion bundled. It is the full-on Atlas C. I have to take it. Because that is a full-on Atlas, I will sell it for lots of money. And also it's a clan tech Atlas, so I can put lots of stuff in it. I could go for a second long-tom artillery. I'm not going to, because as interesting an idea as it is, the long-tom artillery is not reasonable, unfortunately. The real question will be, do I take long-tom ammo, or do I take the XL Clan? There should be a Clan XL engine, because that's what came inside the Atlas. Oh, it's built in, right. Right. Hands melee. Oh, so good. I wish I could mount this on the X-Men, but it literally can't handle it. Heatsink double, radical double, single heatsinks. Hey, would you like some single heatsinks, kids? 9 tons of long-term ammo. But am I using it is the real question. Am I actually making use of that? And the answer to that question is no, I'm not. So I'm actually going to grab that UAC. Because I don't think I can fit a long tom into the company right now. It's an interesting idea. It's really cool, and it's, you know, super memey to be able to drop a 90 damage shell with a huge radius. But I don't think it's practical because it weighs 30 tons. Now there is the long tom cannon, which weighs 20 tons, which is the same as our sniper. Ugh. I lose the shape charge, and the shape charge is actually dealing 100 and something damage when I warlord it. I don't think it's reliable. It's a really cool idea, actually, though, because it does weigh as much as a sniper cannon. But I'm not going to. I'm going to grab the UAC 20 because it's very light for what it does. This thing only weighs 12 tons. So we also got a couple of Orion parts to sell, a Centurion part, ERPPCs, 150 for diffusion core, really disappointing actually, and the entire TBM-20 set, which I suppose we could do something with it, but probably not. As we demonstrated rather severely, TBMs are terrible. Unfortunately, TBMs they almost never get through a solid point defense net, and while sometimes a player can get caught out by that, the AI just carries so very much point defense that whenever you're going to run into too many situations where it's just not possible to be able to get one of your missiles on through. So TBMs are interesting, but fundamentally I think they are going up the wrong direction in terms of trying to get some long-range fire support. 590,812 for the next 33 days. Most of that is going to be in our poor, sad Mad Cat, which I really hope that I have a second Gauss rifle. I understand, Darius. Don't worry. We'll have it under control. Relax. Your commander has things handled. First things first, of course, we go to our mech bay. We got out of storage. We take the Orion parts and we junk them because we're not taking them. And that immediately gets us up to nearly 500,000. Sell a Centurion part, of course. And we ready this one up because it's free and it'll come with some clan tech. And I may actually sell my normal Atlas for it. So show me what's built into this thing. Because if you've got a full center stack built in, I am selling our current Atlas for this one. You do not have a full center stack. In fact, all of your clan tech died. Oh, that's brutal. Yeah, there's nothing in here. There's literally nothing in here. It may be a clan Atlas, but there's nothing here we're salvaging. Oh, that sucks so much. Okay, well, if that's the case, then we gotta sell. I mean, it's another Atlas. I have an Atlas. I don't need another Atlas. So, you're cute. It says that you're a clan Atlas, but yeah, I wouldn't know just by looking at that. I'll give us the 1.5 million Seabills in order to pay for the end of the month. Beautiful. Until I build the King Crab and the Atlas Kraken, I'm not going to keep a duplicate. That's the long and the short of that. So, decent pickup on there. Dude, got to check the store once again. Checking the store is very vitally important because of the way that the online faction shop works. So, it changes and updates all the time. Oh, there's Shade's Emperor. I'd love to get one, but I can't afford it right now. Ooh, doesn't the Emperor have hands? That might be a thought. I'm going to have to bug him and ask him about that. There is nothing so far that is worth buying here. Some Fire Fists would be interesting, but I really don't use them anyway. 300 Diffusion Core. Do I have one? I have one. Plus, paying 2 million for 300 Diffusion Core would be a bad idea. Oh, the melee hands. They came back to me. Thank you. I mean, I'm in debt now, but it's 27 days before the end of the month. We're fine. Worst comes to worst, I sell those Thunderbolts. It'll be great. All right, let's see how the damage is. 7 days on the champion, but luckily nothing actually badly damaged on the champion. So, penetrated the armor, did structure damage. That sucks, but fixable. Easy. Reasonably, anyway. The Mackie, minimal damage. Where is Castle's 13-day repair job? That sucks so much. And this catapult is just here to fix the catapult. I may actually just end up selling it. I probably should. So Ragatar, of course, we're taking. The Mackie, of course, we're taking. Although I'm surprised the Mackie took as much damage as it is. The Thanatos also we're taking. I have slagged off on Thumper so much, and the Thanatos has definitely proved me wrong. Because its Thumper is solid, reliable, and good firepower. So let's rush the clock a little bit. My favorite sons don't like me. Oh, I just took it up. Alright, that's, folks, is going to do it for today's episode. I have been Tarek. If you like what I'm just saying, hit that like button and subscribe. If you receive notification every single time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon. Leave a comment. It's great for the algorithm, and I want to know what you think. Also, make sure that you join us for our streams on Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Fridays. On Wednesdays and Saturdays, we play Apollo's Vipers, a clan start campaign of this one, which has been fielding a Fafnir which cannot die. Literally. And on Fridays, we play MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries with members of our community. We have a great time blasting it through. We recently finished the campaign, although the VOD of that is not going up until Friday, but on this Friday, we'll be playing through the post-campaign with our Annihilator with 4 UX. And I will see you all in the next episode.